These are more problems with renting through Lyft. It's gotten more complicated to navigate, even to that page where that lady is. But I mean, there's you can see the map, and here's the rental agreement. And it reads as such: notice about your financial responsibility and optional damage waiver. You are responsible for all collision damage to the rented vehicle, even if someone else caused it or cause is unknown. You're responsible for the cost of repair up to the value of the vehicle and towing, storage, and impound fees. Wow. Your own insurance or the issuer of your credit card used to pay for the vehicle rental transaction may cover all or part of your financial responsibility for the rented vehicle. You should check with your, and they go on to say you should check with them about that. Something tells me they would not want to pay for that, but it could just end up being, in a battle of the insurance companies, but they do talk about taxing people. Wait, what's this? Another red flag warning? Really? Could it be possible? Please be advised this rental agreement contains provisions that govern how claims you and FlexDrive have against each other can be brought. See section 21 below. These provisions, with limited exceptions, require you to submit claims you have against FlexDrive to binding and final arbitration on an individual basis, not as a plaintiff or class member in any class group or representative action or proceeding. Basically, gibberish for our lawyers are better than yours. Here's some stuff like you really have to represent yourself if anything happens. I know it's super long to read, but you really should read every single page of this. Like me, I actually did this before when I went to return it. For example, there was, I believe, a 3 business day hold on my card for my 150 deposit return, $150 that is, and then they never returned it in full. They had all of these odd fees, so it ended up being much less. They really just want your thumb to slip and hit that jump to bottom button, don't they? And here they go over the costs of supplies and replacing certain items and the fees, which are mentioned also in section 12 if you read this entire thing. But those are the fees for, as you can see, the phone mounts and, the chargers and the amps that go on the dashboard. There's so much they charge when you return the gas. Now, in the event the renter fails to satisfy and maintain satisfaction of the requirements of the program during the rental period and therefore does not qualify as eligible to participate in the program with FlexDrive, renter shall be charged the agreed upon rate. Now, obviously, all y'all can read this, so I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of this, and hopefully you can learn something from it. Maybe every once in a while, I'll give you a little shout out and be like, hey, whoa, notice that, but you should really read it. It's like, aye, aye, aye. Check it out. I love how they yell at you in bold at the bottom. And here, look at this crap. I mean, partial collision damage waiver is bad news. It's like, that means you have to pay money out of your pocket if there's any kind of collision, car accident, anything like that. I want you to jump to the bottom and just hit accept to all of these terms. Check them all out. Now, this part here is interesting. See, if you purchase a damage waiver, we will waive our right to hold you or any authorized driver liable for damage, even if you buy the damage waiver and you and any and you and any authorized driver will remain liable for damage if any of the following apply. So you can buy this special damage waiver that they do not tell you about, except in the fine print, and they give you no, I've looked, believe me, no instructions on how to get this bloody damage waiver, so it's fucking ridiculous that they're even doing this. And even if you purchase it, look, you still are at fault, basically. And the fees usually end up being just under $300 a week. That's before gas, so you're paying $1,200 a month plus gas to drive assholes around and get around a bunch of other assholes. Look at all these things, damages and things you're expected to pay for, and then there's all this bullshit. You go back to your rental agreement, but then they're going all across America with information. They don't even hit every city in every state. They don't actually hit every city in every state, but they hit several. And it's weird that it's not all just city. But well above the annoyance of that, check this out. Just remember, before you go accepting any of these terms, read them. I accept the terms of the Flex Drive rental agreement and expressly authorize Lyft to deduct my rental fees. I also understand that my base ride earnings as an express drive renter are lower than those of a personal vehicle driver to account for the cost of running the express drive program. I authorize Lyft to use my driving record where that part at the bottom is a little normal. There's a purple hyperlink, see what the difference covers. That's just an option for them to charge you more money than they already are. So beware if you check that box and don't just jump to the bottom without reading all of the terms. I think these terms, some of them are ridiculous, some of them should be illegal, but when you're accepting them, you're making them legal, you're agreeing to them. So I'm accepting it just to see what the prices jump to right here, and we are looking at quite a bit, see close to 300 and trust to hit tax and stuff and other random fees. One will have a charge. Yeah. Look how long it takes me to deposit within 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And if your earnings don't cover the weekly rental costs, they're going to charge your card. They're going to charge you. They're already charging you. How can they charge you again? And you can cancel or reschedule your appointment at any time. That's one thing they're actually kind of cool about. But look at all these misconceptions. You just hit get started and you want to go worry, baby, and go worry free rental. It's not worry free. You're responsible for everything, and they're telling you right there. Look at this. Now suddenly every plan includes unlimited Lyft miles. Huh. That came out of nowhere. Look at this. That's just a little something on their community safety. And yeah, you usually have to be 25 years old to rent a car for some reason. I don't know why. It's 25. Shows you the hot spots. And obviously, I'm not renting a car currently from them, so I got a little bit of errors here, but it's really hard to navigate and find that lady in order to rent the car. That logo with the ladies walking around, it says get started. You're gonna get all these kinds of things on the screen more than likely. You know, they do offer health insurance options, however. You can see some of the numbers right there. And you just have to upload a photo of your insurance card and then save it on file. But I'm not going to do that. So it just kind of shows you goals and stuff like that. And that's some of my personal info. And, yeah, you click on your vehicles and look at all these different things and flip. It's like flipping through pages and not being able to find the right page in a book. You guys remember books? Pretty great. But anyways, yeah, I would say as far as renting from them, it's probably about like a 1-star deal, especially if you get in an accident. You are effed with or without that insurance. But look under that little book, speaking of books, in the corner, that icon. It's actually very resourceful. It's loaded with information. I never realized that before. Like, check it, right? Scope. We can always had wait times and ride demands, but nearby drivers. But oh wait, and the schedule rides. But we didn't have gas discounts, maybe, but not definitely not the restrooms. So I say don't do it personally, and I've done it. But if you see that and you want to get started, good luck.